Hi, everybody. It's good to see you today. What? Oh, Mr. Monkey Business is wondering what we're doing today. Well, we're doing some things for Lent. What's Lent? Well, that's a good question. Lent is a time of year. It's a season. And it's a season of the church year. And it's a time before Easter. It takes, 40 days, not including Sundays, from Ash Wednesday until the Saturday right before Easter. That's right. And it's a time that we're supposed to stop and think about who we are with God. Yeah. And it's a time for us to maybe think about what we can do better and maybe what we haven't tried before to be better helpers for God. You too, and you too, and me. And one way is by praying. Right. When we pray, not only does it give us a chance to let all of our thoughts and feelings out to God, but it gives us a chance to stop and be quiet and listen to God. So today and for the next few weeks, we're going to be doing some different kinds of prayers that maybe some of you have done before and maybe some of you have not done before. So I'm going to let Mr. Monkey Business sit on down so he can watch too, okay? Okay, all right, you sit right on down and you can learn how to do some of these with us. Well, the first one is called a 5-finger prayer. And there's just a hand right there, just a hand. And it's really a great prayer to help us to remember to pray for lots of different people. So when we pray, a lot of times we fold our hands. And sometimes we put our hands together like this and pray. And so when we do that, this 5-finger prayer gives us a way to remember to pray for lots of different people. Our thumbs right here are closest to us in the 5-finger prayer. And we pray for people close to our hearts, our family, our friends. And then our pointer finger, this one right here. Well, that one is for people who point us in the right direction. Maybe teachers, maybe coaches, but people who are trying to show us the way. We pray for them. Now, the middle finger is the tallest finger, and so that one makes us think of people who are in charge. Well, that could be our new President of the United States. I'm sure he would welcome many prayers. It could be the mayor of Waynesboro. It could be the leader of our church, Pastor Barrett. It could be the principal of your school. The leaders need our prayers. Now our ring finger, this one right here, they say that's the weakest muscled finger. It just doesn't have as much strength as the rest of our fingers. And so when we think about that finger, we're going to pray for people who might be sick or weak or just need help. It's important to remember them. And then we have one more finger, the little pinky finger at the end. Now, that pinky finger is at the end. It's the last one, but that doesn't mean it's not important, because that pinky is you. To pray for yourself. You're important. But Jesus does tell us to put other people first. So when you do the 5-finger prayer, it helps us to remember to pray for lots of different people, but also ourselves. So we hope that you like this prayer, and we have another one that goes along with it this week. And some of you might remember the Finger Labyrinth, that we had the wooden ones when we were able to worship together in church, and we had them for the kids' bags. And it just helps us to stop and focus, and you just trace this pattern on the wood. Well, we don't have a piece of wood for everybody, but we do have patterns we can use. And the Finger Labyrinth lets us take a breath, calm down, and as we trace it, we pray. We think about God, we think about other people, we think about the world. And it's a wonderful way to help us just to go slowly and think. Now, some of you might think, oh, I don't want to just trace paper, and that's fine. You could glue yarn on it. I had some wiki sticks, and I put wiki sticks on mine so that when I start it down here at the bottom, I can feel that wiki stick, and it gives my finger a path to follow. And you can do that too. So these are just 2 prayers that we can use during the Lenten season to help us to remember that this time of year, Lent, is a time for us to stop and spend some time thinking about God, thanking God, and talking to God.